Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? I hope you are all well by the grace of Almighty. Welcome to NIEVS Home School. I am Ashis Biswas, an assistant teacher of mathematics in National Ideal English Version School morning shift. Today I am going to take a math class for the student of class 8. Our today's topic is algebraic fraction. Algebraic fraction exercise 5.2, and today we shall do division. So let us start our class. Before starting our class, we need to know what is the division one fraction by another fraction. One fraction by another fraction division means the multiplication of first fraction by the reverse of the second fraction. I repeat, division of one fraction by another fraction means the multiplication of one fraction by the reverse of another fraction. So let us give an example. Suppose x by y is a fraction. We want to divide this fraction by x by z. Okay, what do you mean by division of first fraction by second fraction? First fraction by second fraction means the multiplication. That means this division will be multiplication sign, and reverse that means denominator will be numerator and numerator will be denominator. That means z by x. Now we cut x and finally we get z by y. This is the procedure of division of fraction. Now in our class we shall solve 4 division and 2 division will be your SW. So first of all 14 number, and our first math is C. We divide the first fraction by second fraction. So let us start 14C. Here the first fraction is 21 a to the power 4, b to the power 4 and c to the power 4 divided by 4x cube, y cube and z cube divided by 7 a square, b square, c square divided by 12 x, y, z. So the first fraction is this and second fraction is this. We divide this fraction by this fraction. Okay. We know that division of first fraction by second fraction means the multiplication of first fraction with the reverse of the second fraction. That means 21 a to the power 4, b to the power 4, c to the power 4 by 4x cube, y cube, z cube multiplication, and this fraction will be reverse. That means denominator will be numerator and numerator will be denominator. Now we cut. My dear student, notice in 21 7 goes in how many times? In 21 7 goes in 3 times, so we cut. Next in 12 4 goes in how many times? 4 goes in 3 times. Now a to the power 4 a square. If we cut, then we get a square. If we cut b to the power 4 by b square, then we get b square. If we cut c to the power 4 by c square, we get c square. And now we cut this x by this x cube and we get x square. This y cube by this y and we get y square. This z cube by this z and we get z square. Okay. Here 3 and 3 left. That means we multiply these two numbers. That means 3 3s are 9, and a to the power 4 a to the power 4 divided by a square and we get a square, and similarly b square, c square. And if we cut x cube, y cube, z cube by x, y, z, then we get x square, y square, z square. I hope you understood how to divide a fraction by another fraction, and this is the answer. You must write answer after completing your math. So our first one is done. Next we shall solve question number G. Okay. Question number G, the first fraction is a cube plus b cube divided by a minus b. Division sign and a square minus ab plus b square divided by a square minus b square. My dear student, notice a cube plus b cube. This is a corollary. Now we apply here the corollary a cube plus b cube. That means the formula of a cube plus b cube. What is the formula of a cube plus b cube? The formula of a cube plus b cube is a plus b into a square minus ab plus b square. So we write a plus b into a square minus ab plus b square divided by a minus b. Okay? Then division sign is here. After that, a square minus ab plus b square, this is a factor, so we need not convert it into any resolving factors. Then a square minus b square, here we also apply a formula which is a plus b into a minus b. Now we write a plus b into a minus b. My dear student, our first fraction gives this expression and second fraction gives this expression. Now we do multiplication, that means a plus b by a square minus ab plus b square divided by a minus b, and this division sign will be multiplication sign and this fraction will be reverse. Reverse means numerator will be denominator and denominator will be numerator. That means numerator is a square minus ab plus b square and denominator is a plus b into a minus b. So we write here a plus b into a minus b. Now we notice if any number is cut, okay, a square minus ab plus b square, a square minus ab plus b square. So we cut this number by this number. Here a minus b, a minus b. So we cut this a number b, a minus b and this a minus b. Student, notice numerator has no extra number but denominator has no extra number, but numerator has a plus b and a plus b. So a plus b and a plus b means a plus b whole square. Now we write a plus b whole square. Okay, and this is the answer. I hope you have understood how to solve question number G, and after completing your maths you must write answer. Okay, our question number G is done. Next we shall solve question number H. Now I erase question number G. Question number H is first fraction is x square minus 7x plus 12 divided by x square minus 4. Division sign, then x square minus 16 and x square minus 3x plus 2. My dear student, notice at first we resolve numerator and denominator of the fraction into factors. Here the numerator is x square minus 7x plus 12. How can we resolve this expression into factors? We use here the middle term break method. That means at first we multiply this number by this number and it will be 12x square. And how can we divide this 12 square by two factors? If their addition will be 7x and their multiplication will be 12x square. So we make prime factor, that means in 12 2 goes in 6 times, then in 6 2 goes in 3 times. Now 2 2s are 4 and 3. If we add 4 and 3 then we get 7, and if we multiply 4 and 3 then we get 12, but here is 7. So we must minus 4 and minus 3. If we multiply these two numbers then minus minus will be plus and 4 3s are 12, and if we add then get minus 7x. So we write here x square minus 4x minus 3x plus 12. I hope you understand how to break the middle term. Then in denominator x whole square and 4 is a square 2 is a square root of 4. So we do a square of 2 and we get 4. Okay. Here also x square minus 16, x whole square, and 4 is a square root of 16. That means 4 square means 16. Here we also notice that x square minus 3x plus 2. So here we also apply middle term break. So how can first tuple we multiply x square with 2 and it will be 2x square. So we can easily say that if we multiply 2 with 1 then we get 2, and if we add 2 with 1 then we get 3, but here is minus 3. So we give minus both number, that means minus 2 minus 1, it will be minus 3. But if we multiply minus 2 with minus 1 then it will be plus 3. Plus 2. How can minus minus plus and 2 ones are 2. So we write x square minus 2x minus x plus 2. I hope you have understood. Now we shall take common from the numerator, that means x square minus 4x. Which one is common? Here x also present. So x is common. X common means divide this two number by x. If we divide x square by x then we get x minus, if we divide 4x by this x we get 4. Okay. First one is done. Then from minus 3x plus 12, which one is get? Minus 3 is common. If we divide minus 3 by x then we get x. This plus sign will be minus sign. Then 12 divided by 3 we get 4. And a square minus b square formula is applicable here. So we can write this expression as x plus 2 into x minus 2. So write x plus 2 into x minus 2. Okay. Division. Here a square minus b square formula is also applicable. So we write a plus b into a minus b. So write x plus 4 into x minus 4. Now we take common from this two number. Here we notice x. So x is common. That means x common means divide this x square by x and we get x. This minus sign is here, and if we divide twice x by this x we get 2. And from this two expression minus 1 is common, and we get, if we divide x by minus 1 and we get plus x, and we divide this 2 by this minus 1 and we get minus 2. Okay, my dear students, here notice from whole expression we notice that x minus 4 is common. So we take x minus 4 common and left, here left x, and this minus sign is here, and here left 3. Okay, x plus 2 into x minus 2, then division sign. After that this x plus 4 and x minus 4 is written, and from this whole expression x minus 2 is common, x minus 2 common, and left here x and here minus 1. Now we do multiplication. And reverse the second fraction. Our first fraction remains same. That means x minus 3, x plus 2, x minus 2. Multiply with, then this denominator will be numerator. That means x minus 2, x minus 1. And this numerator will be denominator. That means x plus 4 by x minus 4. Now we cut. My dear student, notice x minus 2, x minus 2. So we cut these two number. Then x minus 4, x minus 4. Student, notice x minus 3. But as a denominator, x minus 3 is absent. X minus 1. As a denominator, x minus 1 is absent. So x minus 3 and x minus 1 is left. Again x plus 2. As a numerator, x plus 2 is absent. X plus 2, that means as a numerator, x plus 2 is absent. Again x plus 4. As a numerator, x plus 4 is absent. So left x minus 1 and x minus 3. Here x plus 2, and x plus 4. I hope you understood question number A, and this is our answer. And this is our answer. I hope you have understood. Now I erase question number A and start to solve question number I. Question number I is x squared minus x minus 30 divided by x square minus 36, division sign, and here x square plus 13x plus 40 divided by x square plus x minus 56. Student, here we apply middle term break method. So first of all, x square 30. 30 means we can write 5 multiply 6. We get 5 6 are 30. But if we multiply these two number, we get minus 30x square. So these two factors, one factor will be minus. Here is minus 6. For these reasons, the largest number, that means 6, will be negative. That means minus 6 and 5. If we multiply these two number, 6 5s are 30, and this minus sign and this plus sign will be minus. That means 5 and minus 6 are the two factors of minus 30. Again, if we add 5 plus minus 6, then we get plus minus minus and this 6. If we subtract 5 from 6, then we get minus 1. Okay, minus 1. So we write here minus 6x plus 5x minus 30. Student, notice x square minus 36. So we write here x whole square minus 6 is the square root of 36. So we can write this as 6 whole square. So our first fraction is done and division sign is here, and our second fraction is here. Also we apply middle term break method. So first of all we multiply 40 with x square and it will be 40 x square. Then we break this number into two factors. That's why if we multiply that two factor, we get 40x square, and if we add, then we get plus 30x. So 2 20s are 40, 2 10s are 20, 2 5s are. Now we multiply 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8 and 5. If we multiply 8 and 5, we get 40. If we add 8 plus 5, we get 30. So here the factors are 8 and 5. So write x square plus 8x plus 5x plus 40, and the denominator is x square plus x minus 50x. So it is also in middle terms break method. That means x square minus 56 square, then it will be minus 56 square x square. Now we break this into two factors. That means if we multiply, then we get minus 56 x square, and if we subtract, then we get x. So 8 and 7, if we multiply these two number 8 and 7, then we get 56, but here is minus 56. So if we give here minus sign, then 8 5s are 56 and this plus minus will be minus. Now if we add 8 plus minus 7, then we get 8 minus 7 equal to 1. So we can consider 8 and minus 7 are the two factors. So we write x square plus 8x minus 7x minus 56. Okay. Now we can easily solve. From this first two expression, we notice x is common. Take x common and left. If we divide x square by this x, then we get x, minus if we divide minus 6x by this x, and we get minus 6, plus 5x minus 30. From this we take 5 common and left. If we divide 5x by 5 we get x, and minus if we divide 30 by 5 we get 6, and x square minus 6x square, that means a square minus b square formula is applicable here. So we can write this expression as a plus b into a minus b, that means x plus 6 into x minus 6. I hope you have understood division sign. From these two number x common and left x plus 8. Again from these two number 5 is common and left x, and divide 40 by 5 we get 8. And from this expression x is common, left x plus 8, and from this expression minus 7 is common. If we divide minus 7 by 7 we get x. If we divide minus 56 by minus 7 then we get plus 8. Now from this whole expression x minus 6 is common and left x plus 5, and the denominator will be same, x plus 6 x minus 6. Divide, again notice x plus 8 x plus 5. Okay, here left x plus 8 and x minus 7. Okay, now we do multiplication. X minus 6 x plus 5, x plus 6 x minus 6 multiplied with this denominator will be numerator, x minus 7, numerator will be denominator, x plus 5. Now we cut x minus 6 cut, x plus 8 cut. Student notice x plus 5 is also cut. Here left x minus 7 and here left x plus 6, and this is the answer. I hope you want to understand how to solve question number I, and this is the procedure of question number I. My dear student, you notice every fraction, numerator and denominator, we do resolve into factors first, then we do multiplication, and transfer the second fraction into reverse, and after that we solving and we get the answer. The whole math has same procedure, so do carefully. Okay, and today you have 2 SW, and this is our SW number 3. Our SW number 3 has 2 questions, questions number E and question number F. Both questions are very important. So first of all, you resolve into factors of numerator and denominator of a fractions. After that you do multiplication of division and reverse the second fraction. Okay, then you can easily solve this math. Okay, submission date next Sunday within 10 AM to 2 PM in our library. My dear students, if you have any question to understand or if you have any queries, please contact with me. My contact number is 0175 268 2211. I repeat, 0175 268 2211. You may also contact with me Facebook or Messenger. My Messenger ID is as my name, Ashis Biswas. Okay, this is our today's lectures. I hope you have understood our today's lecture. Keep practicing at home and abide by your parents. See you soon. Till then, Assalamu alaikum. Thank you.